Well, you know what? It's not too late if you haven't made your summer travel plans just yet. Our next guest is one of Connecticut's top travel agents who knows where the best prices are and how to get them. She also can help you, if you're undecided, to find that ideal travel destination, maybe one you've never even thought of. Inger King joins us, based out of Norwich, and you were starting to tell me a story about something that happened overseas in Kenya, right?
Yes, I was.
What
we were in a
happened?
little bit the same predicament as we are every day when we're out traveling and we're looking for that restroom, you know? And here we're out in the plains.
restroom.
Yes, and there are monkeys and all kinds of animals around us. So I suggested that we ladies should go behind the anthills and the guys to go wherever out in the fields. And as we are all done and heading back to our van, we realized that there are 3 Maasai coming, and they were just a few feet behind us. So one
Okay.
of the ladies says, "Oh, did he see me?" To this date, 10 years later, she's still wondering if they saw her.
If the Maasai saw her, huh?
Yes, if the Maasai saw her.
Wow.
So I said, the tree will be growing in your memory in that spot. So there you go.
Very good.
Yes.
And how's that? So no matter where you are, you still need a restroom, right? All right, so let's talk about traveling. If you want to stay close to home, what are some good places to go, maybe without going too terribly far?
Okay, one of my favorite places, and we can get there. Actually, I have several. It's here in New England. I will start at Stowe, Vermont, which I absolutely love.
Okay.
And the One Trapp family lodge up there
I've heard
is
of it, never been.
just like being back in Austria. Absolutely lovely.
Can you sing Edelweiss if you go up there?
No, I will do a lot of things, but I won't sing.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Maria, though, her descendants are still there, you know. The family is actually there. They own and operate it. And you can go there 4 seasons. You want to spend Christmas there, you can do that. Or you want to go up there for the summer, you want to go hiking, you want to go biking, you want to go skiing, horseback riding, any and all of that.
A place for all seasons.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Outstandingly good food, and they even have a spa.
Nice.
So they got everything that travelers could possibly ask for, including free, clean air.
And all those places we saw on the list there, I noticed, are drivable distances. You
They
don't,
are.
In fact, getting on a plane would almost be kind of defeating the purpose.
Yes,
with all of
absolutely,
those.
because with the check-in time at the airports these days,
Who needs it,
we'll
right?
be at the destination before we
That's
before
right.
we even
And at least you get to
started.
control the radio when you're the one driving the car.
True.
What about overseas? If we're traveling to Kenya, for example, or
Yes.
wherever, what are some nice places overseas?
Well, actually, at this time of the year, I think Ireland is a wonderful destination, absolutely wonderful. And of course, with East and West, I was in Germany now, North and South being reunited, you can see them both. And that is such a treasure trove. So many of the travelers have only gotten so far because Ulster was off limits. Actually, I brought the group there before, and they had officially been reunited, so to speak. And I was so shocked when we got to the border because the spokes that I was used to when crossing over in Berlin came up, and the English police officer, and he was an English officer, and I couldn't help calling him a Bobby. I said, "Gosh," I said, "I must be in the wrong place. I think I'm back in Berlin." And he looked at me and said, "What do you mean by that?" I said, "Your spokes," it kind of scares me. Your spokes spooked me, actually.
Those things that come up,
Yes,
the barriers.
that's gone, and you can really enjoy the north and the south. And Ireland is one of the most hospitable places you could ever go to. They're nice people, beautiful countryside. There is both humor, and you always feel a little undertone of some of the sadness because of the many people who didn't survive the famine, for example, the potato famine. And that was when so many tens of thousands Irish came to America. I think there's a very strong bond between America, as New England in particular, and Ireland. Absolutely.
I think we have you too to thank for that. No, I'm just kidding, but I've heard great things. I've never been to Ireland. One thing I didn't know is there's palm trees there. Now, also, by the way,
They must be well hidden.
I guess somebody told me there's palm trees in Ireland.
They've been
I
in
wouldn't
places
know.
I haven't.
Okay. All right, but anyway, also in Africa. Now, I noticed a couple places on that last list, like Salzburg and Budapest and Vienna, places that aren't your London and Paris, so maybe a little bit off the beaten track for a typical
Absolutely,
traveler.
and you can fly in there, or you can take a train in there, or my favorite way of getting there is by river cruises. We worked very closely with Viking River Cruises, and they go to Budapest, actually. And you can start out by having a pre-cruise couple of nights in Prague, and then cruise all the way up to Budapest, and you're not going to want to come home. It's so
Really?
wonderful.
That pretty, huh?
Absolutely.
Like
And
I
the
say, I've heard.
scenery along the river, you know, on the Danube. And Budapest is actually split in two. You have Buda and Pest.
Oh, no
And,
kidding. I
and
didn't
it's
know
a
that.
very interesting city, and it's a multicultural city.
Now, by the way, not to rush too much,
Mm-hmm.
but we need to move ahead. What are some places that maybe people should avoid? Maybe not safe places to go?
Today, I would certainly not go to just anywhere in the Middle East. We haven't sold Iraq, obviously, for 25, 30 years. And we haven't sold Iran in just as long. And today, Syria is off, which is too bad because there are some interesting places there. We hope that Turkey will stay online because that's one of my favorite destinations. Istanbul is fantastic. Likewise with Jordan. In fact, right now we're working on a cultural program with Israel and Jordan. And Petra is absolutely one of the wonders of the world. No question about it.
Real quickly, we have to go, but if you can talk in a moment about how people can best get their information, because a lot of people go to the internet now, but you are a travel agent.
Yes, we are, and they can absolutely get to us. That's what we are there for. We are your go-to person when it comes to travel, absolutely. The internet has sort of like pre-recorded information.
Yeah.
You don't get any personal service, and I think there's a big difference there. And I think to us it's much more personal than it is to the internet, because I don't want to see you once, I want to see you every year. I want you to keep coming back. Time and time again, absolutely.
Inger King, and I've got your business card already.
Yes,
I think
you
I'm going to be calling you for sure. Thank you so much for coming in. That certainly helps, and it bodes well for a nice summer or whenever you want to
Thank you
travel.
for having me, and happy trails, and enjoy it.
Yes, happy, safe travels all the way.
It's a beautiful world
everyone.
out there. Go out there, see it, enjoy it, and explore it.
A lot to see, indeed. All right,
Yes.
and we'll have this interview up on our website, WTNH.com, so you can get more information. You're out of Norwich.
Yes, I am.
All right, thank
Norwich,
you very much.
Connecticut.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Perfect.